In 2012, reality TV would take a different turn to focus on an industry that most major networks gave little to no attention to. Some people thought 2012 would be the end of the world, as the famous movie 2012 and the Mayans predicted. But for Gordan Ramsay and Anthony Melchiorri, it will be the beginning of a war for the #1 hotel reality TV spot on prime time television. Anthony Melchiorri was born in Brooklyn, New York, and raised in the New York City's borough Sheepshead Bay. He also served in the U.S. Air Forces. Melchiorri's first job in the hospitality industry was at the Embassy Suite as a night auditor in Overland Park, Kansas. 10 months later, he became a night manager at the city's Plaza Hotel. Over the next 4 years, he would work his way up to the position of Director of Front Office Operations. He was then appointed General Manager of the Lucerne Hotel on the Upper West Side of New York City. Under his direction, the Lucerne was selected as New York Times Travel Guide's Best Service Hotel. He continued his career as the General Manager of New York's historic Algonquin Hotel. He then became first Vice President of Tishman Hotels and later Senior Vice President of New York Hotel Management Company. Anthony got a taste of show business serving as an executive producer for a 2008 movie called Wise Guy, starring Alyssa Milano, the superstar. This project would lead him to his first TV show, Hotel Impossible, and on April 9th, 2012, this rising star was trying to shine through the sun that was in front of him, a son by the name of Gordan Ramsay. Gordan Ramsay was born in Johnstone. He was raised in Stratford-upon-Avon. Ramsay is the second of 4 children. Ramsay started his career in the kitchen working as a pot washer in a local Indian restaurant where his sister was a waitress. Ramsay's first documented role in television was in 2 documentaries, Boiling Point, released in 1998, and Beyond Boiling Point, released in 2000. He also appeared previously as a judge on MasterChef, a series of young catering students, in 1998 with one of his restaurant partners. Ramsay appeared on Series 3 of Faking It in 2001, helping the prospective chef, a burger flipper named Ed Devlin, learn the trade. This episode won him the 2001 BAFTA for Best Factual TV Moment. In May 2005, the Fox network introduced Ramsay to American audiences in the US of Hell's Kitchen, which ran for 18 seasons to date. In March 2012, Fox announced the coming of Ramsay's 4th series for the Fox network, Hotel Hell. The series is similar to Kitchen Nightmares, except that it focuses on struggling hotels, motels, and other lodging establishments in the United States. Originally slated for debut on April 6, 2012, which was 3 days before Hotel Impossible was supposed to launch. But the show got pushed back to June 4, 2012, and then got pushed back again for a series debut on August 13, 2012. So in 2012, Anthony had to go toe-to-toe with a media powerhouse who was backed by a much more powerful television network, and even worse, the guy is taller and has more hair than him. Most thought the Hotel Italian Stallion didn't have a chance of beating Ramsay.
It's unbelievable, the condition of both men, but the
I must break you.
Anthony seen what happened to TV shows that went up against Gordan Ramsay before. Nigella Lawson with her show Nigella Feast went toe-to-toe with Hell's Kitchen in 2006. She fought hard and was even able to land a couple of punches, but was knocked out by Gordan Ramsay in the first round. Or should I say the first season. And now it was Anthony's turn to face the mega superstar who has gobbled up whole television networks. Hotel Hell only had one problem. Ramsay never managed a hotel before. Ramsey had to answer the same question over and over again. What the hell do you know about hotels, man? You mean to tell me this guy is going to take pots and pans and renovate a hotel?
Oh, hell no.
Does Gordan know about revenue management?
Hell no!
Does Gordan know how to check in a guest?
Oh, hell no.
Has Gordan overseen hotel renovations before? People in the hotel industry didn't know Gordan for hotels. Some even thought Gordan was a fisherman.
Here we go.
Wow. Good job.
Gordon's.
Dress the Gordon's fisherman.
That's the only Gordan he knew, was the Gordan fisherman. Gordan does have a degree in hotel management, but his lack of hotel experience showed in hotel hell. Just like all hotel management college graduates find out, Gordan found out the hard way that there is a difference between learning the path and walking the path of a hotel manager.
Neo, sooner or later you're going to realize, just as I did, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
When you compared both series side by side, it was quite obvious that there was a huge difference between what happened at Hotel Hell and what happened at Hotel Impossible. One, while Anthony would spend on average $10,000 for a renovation, Gordan would spend up to $150,000 or more for a renovation of similar stature. Two, Anthony's designer would use more neutral color schemes to make it easier for the owners to maintain, while Gordan would use these crazy coloring patterns and designs that the hotel owner couldn't afford to keep up and weren't even cost effective.
This is what Ramsey gave the hotel on flavor. Who do I hire to do that? This is a lot of work. I can't deal with it.
Gordan found out the hard way that hotel restaurants are very different from regular restaurants. Regular restaurants can make it with basic marketing and walk-in traffic, but hotel restaurant numbers are very unpredictable. Sometimes there's not even a sign outside to market the restaurant, and a majority of the revenue comes from the hotel occupancy of the number of guests inside the hotel. Usually, the higher the occupancy, the higher the restaurant revenue will be. But even though he lacked all of these following skills, that didn't stop Mr. Ramsey. Why? Because he isn't stuck up. In his mind, he didn't believe he had any real competition, and they believe Anthony didn't stand a chance. The worst thing you can say to a workaholic Italian from Brooklyn is he won't be able to make it. Anthony had to step up and check this dude and let him know he was from Brooklyn.
I was born in Brooklyn, okay? My accent is a Brooklyn accent, okay? Okay?
All right, man, calm down, dude. Look,
We from New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
In the beginning, the bigger network thought Anthony was a joke, and we know what happens when you tell Italians that you think they're funny.
Funny. Really funny. What do you mean I'm funny? It's funny, you know. It's a good story. It's funny. You're a funny guy. What do you mean? You mean the way I talk? What? It's just, you know, you're just funny. It's funny, you know, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
So what does Anthony do? What every general manager does when they first start a hotel. They get their butt kicked in the beginning. In season 1 of Hotel Impossible, Anthony was taking some serious blows from Hotel Hell. It was like Gordan was taunting him, and even though Anthony was giving it all he had, his punches wasn't fazing Gordan at all. But by season 2, Anthony got his footing and started delivering some crazy blows to Gordan's show Hotel Hell. And by the end of season 3, Anthony was able to take over the ship of the hotel reality TV king from Gordan the fisherman. Hotel Impossible ratings went through the roof, and Hotel Hell just couldn't take it anymore. At the end of season 3, Gordan Ramsay went down and stayed down. After 3 long seasons, the hotel Italian stallion reigned supreme and called out to his wife.
What do you think about when the 15th round when you're coming out?
Dude, your wife's name is Crystal. And when she sees this video, you're gonna have to explain who the hell is Adrian.
Hell no. Yeah. Who is that bitch? Yeah, who is that bitch?
Hotel Impossible to date is the longest lasting hotel reality TV show, ending with a total of 9 seasons. And Hotel Hell only lasted 3 seasons. Anthony was able to send this mega superstar back to the kitchen to play with his pots and pans in Hell's Kitchen, that is. So, how did Hotel Hell lose? Anthony wins at restaurant operations because as a hotel manager, he has to manage multiple restaurant outlets inside of the hotel. The hotel business versus just running one restaurant is nothing. If Anthony would have started out with a restaurant TV show first, Gordan Ramsay wouldn't exist. You're talking about a guy that used to sell $10,000 martinis. Anthony is an F&B genius, and what they don't tell you on his show is that the hotel restaurant Anthony did got results 5 times faster than the actual hotel operations when it came to increasing revenue or cutting expenses. So Anthony is going to win in that department every time. When it comes to TV personality, Anthony's from Brooklyn.
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
So he talks much faster than Gordan Ramsay. So fast that people who weren't from the East Coast will be like, what did he say? He is much shorter, and people kept confusing him with Pitbull, which worked out to his advantage. But due to the fact that Gordan talks much slower, even when he's cursing you out.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you. In 15 minutes, I will clear all that furniture, okay? And I'll put it back in my van. And this shit here, I'll put back in there.
His messages are easier to understand and receive, so Gordan will always win in that department. The hotel operator, even though Gordan had a much better camera crew, video editor, and much more cash to throw around, his biggest mistake was not taking his own advice that he would give on his show all the time. If you do not have the experience in a field, then 9 times out of 10, you're going to be easy pickings for those that do.
Right. Give me an insight over the last 5 years, the restaurants you worked in before you opened
I've
your...
never worked in a restaurant.
Stop
I've
it.
never managed a restaurant.
Hold on. You've
Never.
But you're the manager and you've never...
No, you're the general manager.
I'm the general manager.
How long have you been working in hotels?
Hotels would be 9 weeks. I'd never been in a hotel, but I'd always been in restaurants, full-service restaurants.
How does a restaurant manager become qualified to be a general manager of a hotel when you've never worked in a hotel before?
It's not that complicated. Take care of the guests, check people in.
It's not that complicated.
Gordan's lack of experience made it easy pickings for Anthony to pick him off.
Loops one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Is it? Yes, it is. It is Anthony.
And then time and time again, show him what he's really made of. And when it comes to pickings, it's better to be picked out than be picked on.
The customer's gone. Customer's gone.
Don't with me.
Yeah, I will with you. Who the you think you are?
So how was the Hotel Hell show in Gordan's own words?
Crap on top of crap on top of crap on top of crap.
What made this an easy win for Anthony was simple. People whose jobs are their passion will more than likely win over people just looking for another paycheck. And as for Gordan, he has never returned to another hotel TV show again.
Bye, Felicia.
Now, the question is, who will be crazy enough to face the Hotel Italian stallion? Only time will tell. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like more videos like this, please go ahead and subscribe to Hotel Guest Management on YouTube, or go to hotelguestmanagement.com. And always, you know what we're here to do. We're here to make your revenues rise up once again. This is Bruce Jordan signing out.